Right now I got to go to the YouTube so I could use my wife's account. I'm live. What's up, you guys? Good morning. Sorry, I'm just logging in so I could actually see the chat because I can't do it with the computer since I need to turn that down. Oh, it's not good morning. It's afternoon. What am I saying? All right, so volume is good. Welcome to the stream, you guys. So yeah, I seriously want to talk about the BOGO deals at Home Depot when it comes to these tools. I read the comments, and a lot of people actually don't think it's not a lot, but there are people that think that these are not good deals, which I am honestly beg to differ because I've been watching these sales across many stores, and these deals are actually fantastic. So I just want to go a little bit into depth in either with all four of these. We have them lined up. First, we're going to do Milwaukee, then Ryobi, Makita, and Rigid, then DeWalt. And so yeah, I just want to go through these and see what you guys think. And yeah, as you can see, I do have a lot of these tools already. So I just don't have the Gen 4 Milwaukee hammer drill because I got when I bought this, they didn't offer a kit. You could only buy a tool only with no warranty. And so I've done I did a few videos of this already, but more will be coming. And so Uncle Fryer, welcome to the stream. I am doing this a little differently. I'm going off my wife's iPad because my older computer is not working that well. So Doctor, welcome to the stream. Nate, welcome to the stream. Daniel, these deals are tempting, which is why I'm actually doing these videos all winter long. You know, I'm still going to do my versus videos, but these deals are actually fantastic because of the type of tools that are actually available to buy with these kits. You know, just like in my opinion, DeWalt is actually has the best offerings. Howdy from Oklahoma, and need some blowout DeWalt battery deals. Yes. Yeah. Like I said, we're gonna first discuss the Milwaukee, then we are gonna go towards DeWalt actually at the end, because I honestly think DeWalt has the best stuff. But let's first tap into Milwaukee, and like I said, not like I said. I work today, guys, so forgive me. I'm gonna adjust this as I go because I'm still getting used to going live. So Milwaukee does have a 12 amp hour and what are those? 5 amp hours? Two 5 amp hours for $300. That's not including any additional free stuff. That's just standalone to the top right there. And they also have the circular saw deal that is, let's actually zoom in on that. So 7 1/4 circular saw for $299. That comes with I think that's either an 8. That's either a 6 or an 8. And it comes with a standard charger that also charges M12 batteries. Or you can get the vacuum for $179. And with that vacuum, you can use filters for $1988. Now, when it comes to Milwaukee's vacuum, I actually have the M12 one. I use that one around the house for regular stuff, and it's actually, I am impressed with the Milwaukee vacuums. I am. Like, Milwaukee is a fantastic brand to buy into, and they have a huge line for their M18 fuel system, and they expanded that beyond the M18 and to M12. Like, they seriously added so many different types of tools for so many different trades. It's actually pretty amazing. It really is. I do wish that they had better offerings for the free tool when it comes to these kits. Dustin, welcome to the stream. No, I'm a fan. Dustin, I'm a fan of all brands. You know, like a tool. If the tool gets the job done, it gets the job done. Now, I have a specific favorite tool per brand. You know, one tool is not gonna make me fall in love with the entire brand. Each brand actually has its own unique tools that are better than the rest. You know, some tools Milwaukee sucks at, but another brand's better at. You know, like no brand has the best tool for everything. That's why I love all brands. I don't discriminate against brands. Yeah, like it's been busy, doctor. It's been busy. I wanted to go live with this. I felt like it's my actual weekend. Thank God. It starts today. I worked or only worked 4 hours today. I worked 12 hours yesterday. I have Friday and Saturday off, and I'm hoping my wife gets to work from home on Friday. But if not, I really don't get to see my wife that much because we're both just working so much. But I have a 15-hour shift on Sunday, so I got to enjoy these days off while I can because the routine goes back on starting Sunday morning. So yeah, I figured going live today would be good. Yes, Uncle Friday, that's actually a better way of putting it, giving credit to a certain brand for a certain X amount of tools, you know, like, but based on the channel, I'm not biased, so I love all brands. Like tools by itself excites me. It does. It's crazy and how excited I get about tools. And so, yeah, so let's scooch on over to these actual kits. Now, I do think that this is a little extreme for $600 for 2 tools. It would be better if this was for 3 tools. Like come on, $600 and you get 2 free tools. That's a little bit pricey, but it's not. You know, if you're in the professional trades, it's a bigger kit, but you get 2 free tools with it. It would be nice if this specific deal got 3 free tools. You know, just because, you know, $600 is still a hefty price. Like the tools aren't cheap. That's why this channel exists, so you guys can see the tools, how they work before you actually make the commitment. That's why all of these tool channels are. Sorry, coffee was required today. Definitely. It's been a rough X amount of years, you guys. It has been. So for the first kit, I'm hoping that I can zoom in better on this. Sorry, it's for my lack of professionalism. All right, so this kit does have the Gen 4 hammer drill, the Gen 4 impact driver, which is actually this. The Gen 4 impact driver is model number 2953-20. It has tri-LED beams on the front, and it is a nice little, it really is a nice impact driver. Now, I still do have the Gen 3 version, which is actually inside. I don't feel like leaving the camera. But this it is a nice impact driver. And of course, one thing I haven't tested out yet is the batteries. I haven't put a high output battery in this tool yet and see what this can do, just because lately I've been using the regular standard batteries. But more videos are coming of this, you guys. I'm just getting into a new routine with my new schedule at work, and I can't wait to see what this does with the 6 amp hour high output battery. And when it comes to my tests, I thank you, YouTube, for actually taking that down. Yeah, guys, ignore the spam stuff. I'm on an iPad. I'm not on a laptop when it comes to this. So when it comes to high output batteries, out of all I have like 700 and something videos uploaded. I find that the 6 amp hour high output actually is better for the tool more than like an 8 amp hour or 12 amp hour, because it's that fine sort of middle to where it's like it exceeds the 8 amp hour, and that's just what I found. That's just what I found out throughout all the years of testing. The 6 amp hour high output is like the #1 battery. It'll outperform. It won't last as long because, of course, 8 amp hours has a better duration, but the 6 amp hour puts out more power than the 8 amp hour will. And I found that out through the times of the test. And so, yeah, but that's still a steep price. It comes with does come with a work light, an oscillating tool, which the M18 I have. That's what I love about this garage. I have props everywhere. I have the M12 oscillating tool, and this is an amazing tool. I have not tested out the M18, but if the M12 oscillating tool performs like superior than or equal to a higher voltage tool, the M18 is gonna work better than this. So I have tested the crap out of this. I have only a couple videos, but I use this off camera to actually use for to work on stuff. It's an amazing oscillating tool. And so this kit, the $600 kit, comes with that. And so it also comes with 2 batteries, which I'm trying to see what they are. Not sure if I click on this if that does. I think that's a 3 amp hour high output and a 6 amp hour. I wish it would say something, but it does not. And it comes with a charger and a bag, and you get 2 free tools out of that. And the 2 free tools that you get, you could choose from that is either let's say you got 1, 2, fuel. Only comes with 2. There's 2 tools on there that actual tools that are not fuel, which I'd go for the fuel if I were you, because you don't need this oscillating tool with this kit because you already have one that comes in with the kit that is fuel. And so the blower, the jigsaw, the router, the single-handed reciprocating saw, the surge, the grinder. You don't need. You can get the extra battery if you need extra batteries. JW Tech, welcome to the stream. Oh, it comes with a 6 amp hour, 3 amp hour. Thank you about that. And like I said, the 6 amp hour is actually a very good battery. Like if you need something to power through something, the 6 amp hour battery is what you want. And it comes with a tire inflator, which I've seen videos of this tire inflator, but I have not actually tested it myself. Tire inflator is a tire inflator. That's one of the tools that you wouldn't buy into a line for. That's a tool that you would get whatever line you're in. If you're in Ryobi, you get a Ryobi tire inflator, which I've been using Ryobi tire inflators for years, and none of them let me down. I have one in the car that in the truck that I always keep there, because you never know when a flat tire will ruin your day. So keeping a tire inflator in your vehicle is a lifesaver. It really is. And when I'm at the gas station, if I see somebody, my wife hates this. I do have a big emergency roadside assistance kit in my truck, and I actually help people out that are stuck on the side of the road. My wife hates it because, it is dangerous. You never know what could happen, but I do that just because I could swap someone's tire out, or even repair their tire in a matter of minutes. Like with the right tool for the right job, you can swap rims on your tire in minutes. And so if you keep an impact wrench in your car that can take lug nuts off, you can swap out your tire in. You seriously can, which is my wife hates it, but I do. So if you want an emergency roadside assistance tool, that tire inflator is what you want. And so, but they do have the other kit, which is the Gen 4 hammer drill and impact driver kit with 2 5 amp hour batteries, charger, and a hard case, which, like I said, this is a fantastic tool. I do not have the hammer drill yet, which I'm going to. That is one free tool, and you could choose out of that, which I am excited to get that Gen 4 hammer drill. Yeah, like I even keep a half exactly, Jose, big time. Like if you keep in tools for emergencies in your truck or your car is a big deal. If you use the regular tire iron, it takes you a long time to get that out. With an impact wrench, it's going to take you more time to lift the vehicle than it is to actually take the tire out. I get swapped tires out in minutes. And even when I film it, it doesn't take up much memory. Or you can get which I'm waiting for the Gen 4 hammer drill, which I am going to get that soon because I want to test it out. I want to see how well that does, because the previous generation of the hammer drill, it was powerful, but compared to the other brands, it was weak. Milwaukee majorly needed to update that, and I think they did, but I want to put that to the test and see what it can do. Like I said, the Gen 3 was powerful. It was very powerful, but the DeWalt and Hilti actually were performed a little bit better for certain tasks, and in certain tasks the Gen 3 performed better. But the overall score, the Gen 3 needed an update, and they did. So I can't wait to test that out. I can't wait to test it out. So for $200, you can get the two 5 amp hour batteries and a charger. And I do not know if that comes with a little bag, like a mini bag that'll specifically hold those 3 items. It might. I did not buy that kit right now, so I do not know. And you get 1 free tool with that, and those tools are listed below. And so Milwaukee, if you guys are bought an adapter to lift a scissor lift, even for the scissor lift, yes. Who was it that I saw like 2 years ago? Making Stuff and Breaking Stuff is actually the first person and even YouTube channel that I saw that used an impact wrench, or it was an impact driver or an impact wrench, to use the scissor lift on the standard scissor lift that comes with your vehicle to lift his vehicle, and he lifted that up in seconds with 0 effort. And so I'm like, that is a genius idea. And I haven't tried it because I just use a regular floor jack. And so I actually plan on putting the actual floor jack, a Husky floor jack, in the truck soon, so I don't have to use that scissor lift thing. I could actually have a legitimate floor jack to prop stuff up. And so yeah, that is the Milwaukee stuff, and there are more deals coming out. Like, this is not it. There's more stuff, but when it comes to the main BOGO kit deals, this is what people like. This is the main sale that people look for, and what helps make them decide which tool brand they want to actually buy into. And so when I first started this channel, the Ryobi sales is what actually got me to go into the Ryobi stuff, because and just the deals were so good, and for how much you paid for it and the tools you got, and they were brushless, it was amazing back when I first started the channel. The tool sales since then, sort of toned down, but it's still like, these are still great deals. All right, so next let's do Makita and Rigid. Oh, I gotta unlock that, show that. All right, so Makita, unfortunately, when it comes to Rigid, I don't really have that many Rigid tools, just because it was so hard. The issue I had with Rigid, which I had mentioned in the video, is that Rigid kept on changing their platform. Now, imagine if Milwaukee did that, or even if Makita did that. If they kept on changing I read a comment saying that there was a lawsuit with TT, or a lawsuit with Milwaukee about the Octane name or technology, and Rigid lost, so they had to change it. That might be wrong, but that was just a comment that I read. That 399 Makita kit used to be yes, no, but are you sure about that? Because this one actually has a few more tools in it than I think it did last year. And when it comes to the two tool combo kit, the impact driver and hammer drill, this is the new generation. So of course they're not gonna, they're gonna boost the price up a little bit to sell the new tools. So, but yeah, that's why I didn't buy into the Rigid stuff, because they just kept on changing it. I didn't understand it, so, and it wasn't really that popular in videos, and it wasn't popular in videos because Rigid kept on changing it. As soon as I was buying into the Rigid Octane line, they completely changed everything, and suddenly the Octane technology Bluetooth batteries are useless in the new tools, and then they came out with new batteries. So I'm like, I'm not going to buy into the Rigid line just because, it didn't seem like a promising company. And in my opinion, Rigid messed up. I wish they would have kept with their Octane line and just continue to upgrade and downsize their tools to be more compact. Because like I said in the video, if Milwaukee did the same thing with fuel, imagine after the first generation of the fuel, they completely changed their platform. Everyone would have been mad, but Milwaukee kept with the fuel platform, and they added to it, and they made their previous tools better and smaller and more powerful. That's why Milwaukee grew to how it is in the tools that they have, because they fixed stuff and they made the next generation better. All right, but when it comes to Makita, I actually bought this kit last year, the day it came out. I have this is a fantastic impact driver. This used to be my favorite impact driver a few years ago, just because of how small it is, how compact it is. It does have a glow in the dark ring. It's fantastic to hold in the hand, so you could use this all day with very much comfort. And it's just an overall, it's not the most fastest or most powerful, but what's up, Best Tech? Welcome to the stream. Hello, buddy. It's not the fastest and most powerful impact driver, but the overall score of it is through the roof. You know, it really is. The model number for this is XTT16, XDT16. And this ring does glow in the dark, so you could find your tool without any light. This would just glow. And so yeah, there's multiple modes and speed settings on there. Let's see if I can actually focus in on that. So there are multiple modes and speed settings. So like you could have precision work, you know, and so that's what's great about this as well. It's not just pull the trigger, then you're good with Ooga Doogas. You know, it has special features, and you can also change the modes through the button that's right here. Let's zoom in on that again. There's a button right here that you can actually change the modes on. So that's a nice feature to have, and that's very useful if you just want to do a quick. That's very useful if you just wanted to do a quick change mode because you suddenly have a different size screw in your hand. You're good to go. Now, when it comes to the hammer drill, one thing I did, this is not just specifically for this tool. This has to do with Makita's hammer drills and drill drivers. I did have issues with this chuck. The chuck still works. It's not broken, but this chuck would slip a lot and it would actually tear up the bit or the socket adapter that I put in there. It would just as you're using it, it would just let loose enough for this just to completely rotate around the bit, and it would strip it a little bit. So, and that happened a lot. And like I said, I have a lot of videos out there already. It happened a lot, and yeah, but altogether, it's still a powerful hammer drill. And also, the tests I do on these, you normally wouldn't use tools for. So for regular use, the odds of this slipping and stripping your bit is slim. I put these tools to the max to see if I could break them, and a lot of the times I do. And so yeah, the model number for this is XPH14. This has 31,500 beats per minute on speed 2. And does it say anything else? And it's 2100 RPM. Motor's quiet, and it works perfectly. And the one thing I love about this, excuse me, Patrick, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry I'm not paying attention to the chat as much. I need to do that. And but the main feature I loved about this is the handle. The previous model, the handle seriously stuck out to here. And I did try, you cannot put the previous model hammer drill handle on this. It's a different design, it's a different locking design. So it won't work. So like you can only use this handle on this tool. It is what it is. But it is a much more stable and sturdier handle, because like seriously, the other one was like this long. It's ridiculous. Like if you're using the hammer drill, you're like this. Let's go this like that's ridiculous. So like this is much more manageable. And so yeah, that is that kit for $400 and I think that comes with what, 2, 4, or 5 amp hour batteries. Let's zoom in on that a little bit. Oh wait. Let's see. There we go. All right, let's zoom in. 2 5 amp hour batteries, charger, and a bag. And unfortunately, that charger will not charge 12-volt batteries. It should, because I actually have a separate battery for Makita's 12-volt tools. Hey, what's up, Patrick? Well, I'm sorry. I am sorry I'm not paying attention to the chat, you guys. I'm still getting used to going live and stuff like that. And so I hope you guys are entertained. I hope you guys are finding this information very informative. But yeah, I've been testing these tools out and putting these tools through the extreme for years. And I actually found their flaws out. For the Makita, yes, a very nice impact driver and very nice hammer drill, and you also get 2 free tools with that. So, 2 5 amp hour batteries, charger, in a bag. That Makita is a good deal. It really is. And and they also have another kit for, what is that? And they also just have the battery kit for 200. And the 2 free tools you get with the $400 kit is, you can get the X-Lock, which I did a video on that. I actually gave the X-Lock to my friend. I love how quickly the X-Lock actually ejects the disc, or you put it on. The X-Lock technology is originally from Bosch, but Makita adopted that. And it's a quick insert and quick eject. Like if you unlock it, it just like bounces out. It's fantastic. You also get that ratchet. That is a 3/8 and a quarter. I have not tested any of Makita's ratchets, so I do not know. I have not tested Makita's jigsaw, so I do not know of that. I do have a Makita 36-volt recip saw right there. So it's very powerful. Yeah, I do not know what this single batteried reciprocating saw performs, but if it's performs somewhat like that one, then it's good. Which it's not going to be as powerful as that, because that one's technically 36 volts. So it's going to get the job done. Most people use this to cut 2x4s or pipe. You know, I use these tools to cut 6x6s constantly. And so 2x4s and 4x4s is like petty work for most of these tools. You can get the router, which I have not tested the router yet. The only router that my friend and I really use is DeWalt. I do not know how the router is. You can get the multi-tool, which in my opinion, a multi-tool is a multi-tool. It's not, performance really isn't a factor in multi-tools, because in multi-tools it's all about what attachment you're using, because you can have a fantastic multi-tool and a cheap attachment, and it's going to perform like crap. So you don't use a multi-tool like you do an impact driver. So multi-tool is a multi-tool in my opinion, and so I'm pretty sure it's going to serve you well if you guys decide to get the multi-tool. The leaf blower, I'm a huge fan of leaf blowers. I use the leaf blowers to blow snow off my driveway, of course leaves. Tomorrow I need to go up on the roof and I got to blow out my gutters. It takes like 5 minutes. I actually have video of that. I did a video on that. Normally I go up a few times a year and clean my gutters just with a leaf blower, and it actually clears it all out. You got to try the new Impact driver in this which kit of the Makita, because I have it right here. Oh, the one thing I don't have, which I'm sorry, I need to start getting the 40-volt Makita. I need to get the 40-volt stuff. That's one thing I am slacking on. When it comes to the 6.5-inch circular saw, I actually have been using that. My friend's a Makita guy. He is he builds furniture on the side for fun, like professional stuff. Like it's amazing. My friend Matt's an amazing carpenter, and he actually loves Makita, and he loves that circular saw, and so he uses that all the time. And so once again, I'm sorry for not paying attention to the chat, you guys. Oh, look, keep one on the truck, and exactly like keeping tools on the truck, you know, is not a bad idea, especially for emergency roadside assistance. Jobs are finished. Slamming beers, good. Hey, it's Friday today, right? I don't even know what day it is. No, it's Thursday. See, I don't even know what day it is. So I'm always working. So I do not know what rights rule 6 is. I do not know. I'm sorry, Patrick. Spanky, with his free tool deals, you can run a kit for free tools and keep the discount. Yeah, that's what people do. Because they buy this kit and they return stuff. They get stuff for free, which in my opinion is not right. But you know, like, people take advantage of the system, and the people are going to do with that whatever they want to do. And so yeah. But that is the and they also have the, what is that? A 4.5 to 5 inch cutoff angle grinder. That one is not X-Lock. Which, if you do get a free tool, I'd get the X-Lock. And the unfortunate thing about the X-Lock is you have to. They might make an adapter, but I think you could only use X-Lock wheels on that. So I think they might make an adapter. I did not do that research, but yeah, more than likely you'll be getting the X-Lock discs. Or you can get the inflator, which, like I said, an inflator is an inflator. It's going to majorly help you out, and it's going to be extremely useful for when you need it. All right, so Rigid, we are going to go back. Rigid actually has a good deal, which that's actually funny because that 2 4-amp hour batteries, that's also with a charger. I'm trying to tell you that is not the same. Okay. So that one is in that kit. That's the XTD19. So that is a newer version than this one. Then, see, they literally look the same. You know, so like I'll do a little research and see if that's a different one, because if it is, I want to get that one to upgrade this one. So I thank you, Uncle Fryer, for pointing that out. I do want to look into that and see see what model number and see the specs and compare them and see if they're the same. And if it's pretty much the same, I'll keep with this one. But if it's completely different, I'll get the new one. And so yeah, but let's continue on to with that. All right, so for this kit, you can buy. Sorry if you guys hear that. I got to turn that down a little bit more. Rigid has, yes, Rigid does actually have some pretty decent deals. And when it comes to Rigid, I hope that they stick with this line. I really do. I hope that they stick with their new line of tools, and they don't, like, in another year or two, completely change the way their tools look and completely change the way the batteries look. It's like, I hope that they just stick with something and stay. But you can get this kit for their for $400. You can get their hammer drill, which I do not have yet, or their impact driver. I do not have those. The reciprocating saw and the multi-tool. What batteries are those? Looks like 1 4-amp hour and 1 2-amp hour. Oscillating tool charger in a bag, and you can get 2 free tools with that. See, the 2 free tool stuff for that price is actually pretty good. Yes. Actually, yes. I saw that, Uncle Fryer. Oh, I don't feel bad for Rigid at all. You know, if it's Rigid's decision to do that, I just wish that they would actually stick with a line. That's it. I don't feel bad for them. You know, like TTI has a lot on their plate. They really do. All right, so or you can get this kit for one free tool. It's 2 4-amp hour batteries, charger, and I do not know if that comes with a little bag. I don't actually, Patrick, I don't have a favorite brand. I love all brands. I have a favorite specific tool per brand. Like my favorite impact driver right now is the DCF 850 from DeWalt. But I have a favorite hammer drill from another company. I have a favorite drill driver from a different company. You know, I have a favorite tool per brand. You know, but I do love the new DeWalt Atomic 1/2-inch impact wrench. I think that's a fantastic wrench. I do love Hilti's as well. The SI6, I have it right here. Actually, I've been using this. I have a video of updating my truck, and I did all the work myself. I took off the suspension, I filmed it all, the front bumper, front grille, added spacers. I got a video coming on that, and that Hilti is in it. And so yeah, so that's the kit for 169, or for 269 you can get that 1/2 inch impact wrench, mid range, or is that high range? That's a high range for 269, and that's online only in one free tool. I do not know if the free tool is online only as well, but since it says online only, let's assume that the entire purchase has to be online only. And I do wish that there was a few more different tools that you could add to this, but you do get you could choose the the reciprocating saw, an additional 4 amp hour battery, a 4.5 inch paddle switch angle grinder, which having a paddle switch angle grinder is actually a lot better than only having a switch. Yeah, the Octane line was great. You know, I will admit the rigid tools were big though. Like if they made the next generation of the Octane line, it would be a lot better. Like the rigid Octane hammer drill was huge. It had like 130 clutch settings. Like you don't need like 130 clutch settings. Like go up to your average to like 20. You know, it was insane. 130. Imagine you have this, and there's actual like it goes all the way to 100. Like that wasn't necessary. Like this DeWalt has 15, and like the Cobalt has 22. Then it's a drill driver, so it's +1. You know, it 100 and see. I'll give you. I do have a rigid drill right here. Like it goes up to the clutch setting goes to 100. You know, which is absolutely crazy. Which it was crazy, but you could also get an additional multi-tool. You can get the router, which I have not tested. The only router I've ever tested was the DeWalt, and it's powerful. We put my friend's DeWalt router to the max. Like during a hot day, it would overheat. You know, like we put it through its limits. What's up, Lucas? Welcome to the stream. Or you can get the 7.25 inch circular saw. You get the LED spotlight, which in my opinion, that it's big. Like it's not a small compact light. It's big. You know, you can get a much more powerful lumen light in a much more compact size. Or you can get the brushless jigsaw. Like I said, too bad they didn't stick. Too bad that they weren't able to stick with the Octane line. It would have been nice if they did. It would have. All right, but next let's go to, actually I'm excited to talk about Ryobi. I am. The Ryobi tools were actually excited me this year because but everyone hates to admit it, but the Ryobi line is not the same what it used to be. It's not. They're no longer, let me make sure I'm in focus. The Ryobi is no longer the blue line. Well, I thank you, Patrick. If you want good deals, yes, that's one place I want to do. Spanky, that's one place I do want to do is I do want to go to Direct Tools and see what they got. I really do. Just because like they have certain stuff that you cannot get at Home Depot. Like at Direct Tools, you can get the mulcher at Direct Tools. Like you can't get that at Home Depot. Direct Tools has certain tools that you can't normally buy. I really want the Ryobi mulcher. Like I don't care if it takes forever. If I can do a quarter of the yard in an X amount of time and just gradually do that all summer, then I'm happy. But when it comes to these Ryobi tools, they're not how they used to be. They are no longer that old brushed green brand or the blue brand. These are actually very powerful tools. Now, and with any tool brand, how long your tool lasts depends on how well you treat them. Now, this is not going to last long if you're on the job site and you keep dropping it like 10, 15 feet every so often, or if you're doing something and you're on a ladder, then you need your hand free, so you throw it to the ground, and then it lands on concrete. No tool is going to last forever if you do that, and this won't either. And so, like, how long tools last depends on how well they're treated. And so, yeah, but if this is treated right, Ryobi is not going to agree with this. I do not consider this contract grade tools. This is still focused on the professional homeowner / DIYer. But this would be a good backup for a professional contractor. Let's say their main tool broke, let's say their Milwaukee tool broke, and they just have a few more hours of the day to do, and they'll go to Home Depot on their way home or the next morning to pick up their new tool. This will get them through the rest of the day, and as long as they don't like soak this in water for a while, then use it. You guys know what I mean? It really is a powerful hammer drill, and this hammer drill actually has a good feature. The hammer feature is fantastic. Yes. This is perfect for DIY / professional homeowner. And so, like, out of the hammer features that I tested, Flex and Ryobi is number 1 and 2. But I have not tested the new Neuron hammer drill. I have not the Hilti Neuron. I have not tested the Gen 4 hammer drill, but this is up there. And I wish I tested it. I have not tested the DeWalt Power Detect hammer drill enough. I need to get that Power Detect DeWalt, because that DeWalt Power Detect is amazing. And so, yeah, but like more tests are coming. It's been a while since I did, which this video is coming up. I got it set up right here. This has been, I answered this question many times over. Because I did a couple of tests, and this is the 996 with the 21700 cell 6 amp hour battery. We're going to go up against the 999, this is the Flex Volt, and we are going to see again what the difference between these two is. And from the test results from, I got a ghost. And from the test results from last time, this sort of lost, like, big time. But we're going to do another updated video on this soon, so please subscribe to the channel, you guys. But that video is coming up. But yeah, this has a fantastic camera feature, and it's only $159 with two 1.5s. I think those are 1.5s, and you also get a free tool with that. So that's actually not a bad deal at all. And so, Patrick, I love sales. I love Ryobi sales as well. Ryobi is a fantastic brand. It is. It's just not for everybody. It's not for every profession. But it's still, Ryobi grew. I got Ryobi's back big time when it comes to testing out their stuff. They're actually fantastic tools. Everyone just remembers Ryobi as the previous tool brand that would the NiCad batteries that would drill in 5 or 6 screws and the battery dies. I have batteries, the new batteries that I had for the 3 to 4 years already, and they still perform like they're brand new. It's seriously amazing. And so with this kit, you can get the impact driver, which I actually have. I love having props. You can get this impact driver. This is a PBL-ID02, and this is 4,000 impacts per minute and 2,900 RPM. And so this is a powerful impact driver. It'll get the job done. Now, will this have trouble driving in 10-inch by half-inch lags? Definitely. But you don't drive in 10-inch by half-inch lags with an impact driver, because the adapter you need to put the socket on, that's going to break more often than the tool not being able to do the job. And so for the really hard tasks, an impact wrench is actually the smarter move to do that. So you can get the jigsaw. I tested out the previous model jigsaw, the brushed. I did not test this jigsaw out. The the reciprocating saw I have right there. It's actually very powerful, but unfortunately I fried the 6 amp hour battery, which is right here which I uploaded this with cutting a 6x6, and I'm still waiting for this battery to be dead enough for that light not to even be able to go on. And so I want to jumpstart this. I'm going to wait till this is so dead that it doesn't have enough juice to do that, because I really don't want to turn this in for warranty yet. I want to fix it. And after I put a new battery in, the reciprocating saw worked fine. And so, like, remember, I did a 6x6. You know, like, that's an extreme task. Extreme task to do. That's a cool deal. A 3 combo kit. M12 Gen 3 combo kit, $299. Yeah. And so, yeah, like, I do wish they did. It would be nice if Milwaukee did a step and actually made a deal like this that you see on screen for their M12 line. Like, you get a couple of batteries, you could choose a free tool. Milwaukee should do that. Like, add additional sale for their M12 line. Have the same thing. You could get this kit, get 2 free tools, or buy this battery kit, you get a free tool. They should try that out next year and see what happens. It was just not bad. Now the impact combo kit, not bad. Are you talking about the M12 ratchet with the Gen 4 impact driver, Martin? Because I did see that. A lot of people are actually buying that up because it's actually a fantastic kit. Because the M12 ratcheting of fuel tools are expensive. For what they are, they're expensive. And so if they have a deal like that, people snag that up. So you can get the oscillating tool, which I did not test out. You can get the 4.5-inch paddle switch grinder, which I did not test that out either. Or you can get the 7.25-inch circular saw. You can get the impact wrench. And when I first uploaded this, I did not uploaded this sale. I did not know what model that was, because they actually have, which I have the P262, which I think that what is on screen is this. And these don't even have a back. Yeah, no, yes. So like they're like they're not going to do tool sales, you guys, that like to where, you give them $100, they're going to give you 5 tools for free. Like that's not going to happen. That's not. And yes, inflation does have to do with it, because inflation's not gone. It's like just like the Milwaukee Packout stuff. I've seen the Milwaukee Packout from years ago to how it is now, and all of the prices are up on all these tools. And so because of that, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. But Ryobi did come out with a low range impact. This is a mid range. This is the P262, which is you can get this as a free tool with this kit. And this is model number P262. It's 2,800 RPM and 3,200 impacts per minute. The Intel high-speed ratchet fuel, exactly. It comes with 2.5. The 2.5 is a powerful battery. The new 2.5 high output for the M12, love it. I have 2 of them, and I have one 5 amp hour high output battery. There is a big difference. I thought that the 6 amp hour was actually going to dominate the 5 amp hour HO battery, but the 5 amp hour HO battery dominated the 6 amp hour. I was amazed by that when it comes to the M12 stuff. Yeah, I agree with you. I hate the friction ring as well, because how I get these on is I put the socket here, then I just give it a little tap in and it goes right in. But it would be nice if I just could, like, done. And to get it out, the same thing, you gotta take it out like that, then just give a little pull, then it just jiggles its way out. And that's with all friction rings. It's not just Ryobi. And so yeah, so this is a part of the deal, you guys, which like I said, $159 for 2 batteries, this hammer drill, charger on a bag, and that's a fantastic deal. That is. Like this is a very powerful impact wrench, especially, which not many people know about this one, especially with this battery. This is Ryobi's only battery that have 21700 cells. Why Ryobi didn't continue making them like this is beyond me. Like this with this combination right here, this beats Milwaukee, the mid-range Milwaukee with a fuel HO battery. You know, like this really does beat Milwaukee. I done videos on it. Torque Test channel done videos on it. This is an amazing setup, but it only works like that with this battery. And this is model number P195. This is the only battery with 21700 cells that Ryobi makes. They seriously need to make more. They do. I was hoping that like years ago that they would have created a 6 amp hour battery with 21700 cells, but they didn't go beyond this. All right, and you could also get the leaf blower. I prefer a 40 volt leaf blower. I use the new Whisper series like crazy. I will clean out the garage, clean out the driveway, the gutters. I got rid of my gas powered leaf blower, and that actually took over. So I no longer need to buy gas. Like it takes a total of 8 charged batteries to do my lawn. Like for all the leaves falling down. So pretty much I use up 4 batteries. Then the next day I charge them up, and the next day I finish it. So, or I could do it all in one day, but I don't need to buy additional batteries more than the 4 that are sorry, it's late. I'm tired. And so yeah, so like I love the 40 volt Whisperer series. And so then that's the stuff you can get for the 159 kit. Like I said, this hammer drill is worth it. Like this, it's a powerful hammer drill, and I'm glad I have this in my arsenal. Like I do use this stuff. Like whatever battery. That's the good thing about this. Whatever battery is sitting out here is the tool I use. I don't go for a specific tool. If I have a Ryobi battery out here, I use the Ryobi. If I have the Makita, I use the Makita. Whatever battery is sitting here is the battery that I use. The friction ring is an easy option though. It is like the Milwaukee's pin detent on their anvils is a pain in the butt. It really is. Actually, that's a friction. I'll show you guys. This is the Gen 4 Milwaukee impact driver. I turned into a freak. No, this is a Frankenstein. And where's the socket? All right, so like all you got to do is file this down just so it doesn't have a sharp tip, you know, like. But a lot of people don't want to modify their tools. So if you put this on and put the detent pin in the hole, it's actually a good thing. Because if you're working in a high place and you guaranteed you never want anything falling, this is what that pin detent is what you want. But if you buy Milwaukee a detent pin, you're forced to do this. Like that is not coming out. Like that is not coming out at all. So what you actually have to do, you are forced to do no matter what, even if you're working a foot off the ground, you have to push that pin detent in to get this out. And I think that screw is too long. So once you push that in though, then it comes out. But the bad thing is you're forced to do that no matter what. Unless if you file the pin detent down, then you're good to go. But yeah. Fun stuff, you guys. I seriously thank you all for joining in the stream. This is fun. I love talking about tools. I do. I seriously thank you, Patrick. Modified tools for the win. Heck yeah. Where is my DeWalt Freak? I am proud. I did a lot of videos on it and a stream. I love my DeWalt DCF 850 Freak. You know, quarter-inch hex and half-inch anvil in one. I love that, which I'm going to do that to a few more tools because I have a few more anvils that I got to use up. You could also get for the Ryobi. They do, which like the one thing that this is when I'm going to disagree with Ryobi, is if these were previous model tools, it's one thing. All right. But these two toolkits are brand new tools that came out this year. Like they're brand new tools, brand new models. But they're brushed. You know, if you're going to make brushed tools, you might as well just keep the previous brand new tools that you just made last year and then just repeat that sale. In my opinion, they are just wasting money on these brand new tools. I don't know if they want to just reuse the motors, so they just get rid of their brushed motors, just put it in a new shell. But I just don't see why that they have to make all new clamshells. They have to make all new designs for brush tools that they already have. Like this is their third time in a row, 3 years in a row so far, to where they made brand new brushed tools. It's like, and not just previous models, like brand new. I don't understand it. I don't know. I don't understand the marketing team when it comes to that. Like like all these tools are, besides the impact driver, like brand new drill, brand new reciprocating saw, brand new circular saw. I think that oscillating tool is a previous model, but I already did a lot of videos on that impact driver. It might be a new model. I did not look at the compare model numbers. But yeah, it's like, why? Like this is a brand new reciprocating saw, circular saw, and drill. Like I don't understand it, but you can get that for $200 tool as a kit. Comes with a 1.5 amp hour battery, 4 amp hour battery, bag, and a charger. Or for $159, you can get just the circular saw, flashlight, drill, and impact. Comes with a 4 amp hour battery, 1.5 charger, and a bag. Or this is a great deal, $79 for two 4 amp hour batteries. And like I said, I seriously, my wife and I it is in our routine to put Ryobi batteries on charge, like every day, multiple times a day, just because I cycle my batteries. I don't use the same battery over and over and over again. We have a rotation because we have fans going, we do vacuum cleaners, lights. We use Ryobi batteries on a daily basis. And like we use a Ryobi to charge our phones. I use M12 as well. I use the M12 power source to charge my phone. My favorite fan is actually the brand new mini fan that you can get for like when they first came out, $15, but I think now they're 25. The Ryobi mini fan is my favorite. I actually bring that. It's cold outside now, so now I don't go with it. But during summer, my wife hates it and she's embarrassed about it. But I brought the mini fan everywhere that I went, everywhere. I modified it to a few tools in the past, but the most recent was a quarter-inch hex extended high-speed anvil. Got the smaller head for the right space. Exactly. And that's a good point. Size of an anvil does determine the speed of the tool. Hey, just so you know, Rocket, we already been through the Milwaukee stuff. So if you want to watch the Milwaukee kits, watch the beginning of the stream. The last thing after Ryobi, we got to just take care of the DeWalt, which I kept DeWalt for the end for a reason. The DeWalt deals are unbelievable just because the free tools that come with these kits. Like I've never seen free tools like what DeWalt is offering, like an SDS rotary hammer drill, which I actually have right here. Like this is in the DeWalt a free tool. Like that's amazing. It doesn't matter if it's the same price as a different tool, but the fact that this is in that line of free stuff, it's, in my opinion, it is amazing. Like I said, you guys, I'm crazy about tools. Like, you should see these walls, and this isn't even all. It's crazy. It's for the channel though. I just got the rigid batteries. Yeah, I seriously do want to get into the rigid line and get those new batteries. I want to see on how the rigid tools actually perform with that. And a new one if one goes bad once you call them. Yeah. MCT, it is cool, Patrick. It is. The DCF 921 free with battery kit is sweet. Exactly. Exactly. All right, but and the last thing after the 4 amp-hour batteries for $80 for the Ryobi is the charger. And I do not know if this is a simultaneous charger. It might charge one port at a time, but that you have a 6 port charger for $80, which is not bad, because especially if you want to charge your batteries at night, by the time you wake up, all 6 batteries will be charged. And if you need more batteries than that, then just buy more. Ryobi batteries are good and they're cheap. I am seriously, I love Ryobi batteries. They seriously are reliable. They last a while in tools, even in fans and vacuum. The tool that I actually have that drains the batteries the fastest is this. Like I said, I love props, you guys. Is this vacuum cleaner. This vacuum cleaner drains a 9 amp-hour battery in like 15 minutes, and it's a good cycle. So I use this during winter to get batteries drained, then charge them back up, and I actually clean the boat with this. I cleaned this up. I took care of the seams to where it still blows dust out of the seams a little bit, but it's not nearly as bad, because I don't want to use my Hilti vacuum, because I want to keep the that designated for concrete dust. So I wanted to use this one for vacuuming out the boat. Sucks to get rid of the free high torque hammer drill. A major for which line? Yeah, I'm not sure which line you're talking about. What is the difference? The voltage. You know, like a higher voltage tools are normally more powerful than lower voltage tools, but in today's world, you know, like the new M12 Gen 3 impact driver is not as powerful as the older M18 just regular brushless impact driver from Milwaukee, but it's up there with it. Just 12 volt tools now are so powerful, it's crazy. Like, you could actually, for a DIYer, you could actually get away with using 12 volt tools to update your house, which is why this is actually my favorite tool that was ever made. I'm no longer a professional contractor or anything like that anymore. I'm just a regular DIYer. I'm a professional homeowner. This actually takes care of 95% of the stuff that I got to do. Like, it's powerful. It's my go-to. This is number one when it comes to choosing a tool. Like, this Hilti is amazing. The model number for this is SFD2A12, and it's not expensive. Like, it's an $80 tool, 80 or 89. It's an $89 tool. You know, it's a 12 volt screwdriver, which 12 volt screwdrivers are actually my favorite line of tools. I have the DeWalt, I have the Makita screwdriver. I still need to get the Milwaukee M12, but I will be getting that. But this 12 volt screwdrivers is actually my favorite line of tools. And the Hilti is my favorite out of that line of tools. I seriously thank you, Patrick. All right, so let's move on to the DeWalt. So make that visible, close this out. Now, this DeWalt deals are insane. I saw this and I was like, oh my God. Like, just the tools that they actually offer It's amazing. It really is. So let's go through the first kit. Just like the Milwaukee, like the first kit's pretty expensive, $600. But that's the great thing is they do have a $200 deal, and they have a lot of good assortment of free tools you can get with it. I was amazed to see this 3-inch cutoff tool right here. I was amazed that they actually added that. And let's get on that. Yeah, like this, that 3-inch cutoff tool. I was amazed to even see that. All right, but first, I did not test out this reciprocating saw. It's actually, I saw this at Lowe's, and I'm like, where is this tool? I do not know if it's a new model. That's one thing that I haven't seen yet until I saw it at Lowe's, and then I saw it at Home Depot. So for $400, you can get the DeWalt DCF 850 atomic impact driver. And see, that's the thing is now they're doing atomic and XR combo kits. Before, when the atomic first came out, it was strictly atomic kits, and XR was XR kits. Now they're doing combinations. I honestly, this is my opinion. I do not know if this is factual. I honestly think that there was a confrontation between the XR line and atomic within DeWalt, because the new, where is it? This is an XR tool. This is they do make a hammer drill version of this. This is the new XR DCD 800, but guess what this looks like? This looks like the new DeWalt atomic stuff. This does not look like an XR tool. The XR tool has a completely different look, and this is what the new atomic tools actually look like. It has this exact design, the same thing with the impact wrench that I have in the truck. It literally looks like this XR tool, but it's atomic. I honestly think that there was some sort of dispute between XR team and the atomic team, and they fought over this tool. This specific tool and the hammer drill one. I might be wrong on that, but this does not look like an XR tool to me from what I've seen. Now, what does look like an XR tool is this. This is the new XR look, but like I said, this is what the actual atomic tools look like. All of them. Like, it's crazy. I think there was a dispute between the DeWalt team, and they fought over the hammer drill and drill driver. They left the impact driver and impact wrench alone, and they fought over this. I think the XR wanted this, and I think they got it. Just like what Milwaukee did to Ryobi. The Ryobi Shockwave bits is actually normally for Ryobi. Ryobi made Shockwave, the drill bits, but Milwaukee slipped in and sort of took that from Ryobi, because it's actually a smart move, because the Shockwave bits might not sell that well because it says Ryobi on it. It would actually sell better, and they do, if it said Milwaukee. So it was a marketing thing. But Ryobi developed them, and Milwaukee took them. So it happens. I think the same thing happened to this. I think this is truly originally an atomic tool, but it's XR. So you get the oscillating tool, which I heard nothing but good things about this oscillating tool. Decker. I do not have Black & Decker. I do not have any. I used to back in the day, like when I was a lot younger, but I don't have any Black & Decker tools right now, nor Porter Cable. Just the main brands is what I have. I need more Metabo. Sorry, I'm talking a lot. So you get the I love the DCF 850. You get that the DCF Atomic 850. You get the hammer drill on this. This is not the hammer drill. This is the regular drill driver. The hammer drill is just a little bit more extended for the hammer feature. You get that reciprocating saw. It looks like two 4-amp hour batteries, a standard charger which also charges 12-volt batteries, which I'm amazed that Home Depot even sells those, because the DeWalt 12-volt Extreme line is strictly at Lowe's, and the DeWalt Atomic line is strictly at Home Depot, which is why I think XR wanted this and not they took it away from Atomic, because if this is Atomic brand, Lowe's this would not be at Lowe's. Like you will not see an Atomic tool over at Lowe's, which is why I think that they took this. Which as soon as I open this, I'm like, this does not look like an XR tool. It says XR, but just compared to the other tools that I had, this just screams Atomic all over it. So you can get that kit for $600 with 2 free tools, or you can get the Atomic that hammer drill. I think that's just a regular drill driver. And you can also get the 997, I think that is, which I actually have that right here. Yeah, no, the 887. Sorry, this is the one that had the rumor of it. If you use it, it's gonna, explode on you, just burst into flames. So like you like this. Do I have? I think I have an Atomic. Yes, I do actually. Oh, my spider doesn't fall. All right, so if I have props, I'll show you guys. So you can get these two with that kit. I also have the no, I do. Yeah, I have that single-handed reciprocating saw right there. Got it. Which is also Atomic, by the way. But I do not have the oscillating tool. So like you can get these tools with that, which I see, and this is the kicker. I do not know why the DCF 850 is in this $400 kit, because you have an Atomic drill driver, an Atomic reciprocating saw, but you have an XR impact driver. And in the $600 kit, you have an XR hammer drill, an XR oscillating tool, an XR reciprocating saw, but you have an Atomic impact driver. I do not know what the deal with that is. They might have messed up, because the entire, actually that might be a mess up on the marketing team. If you think about it, they might have messed up on that. Because if you look at the $600 kit, it says XR next to it. All right, so, and if you look at the $400 kit, it says Atomic. I bet you that they messed up and they should have swapped those impact drivers. They might have messed that up, or they did it by design. If you actually think about these toolkits, they really are though. These kits, the $600 kit is expensive, but you still get 2 free tools with that. And we're gonna go over the free tools that you get, which the free tool assortment's actually crazy. All right, so that's actually crazy. And guys, give me like a minute. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm sorry. I do need to go. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I am back. Oh, okay. So that's actually. I would like to talk to DeWalt and see what's up with those kits, because that drives me crazy. Why would you have Why would you have an XR impact driver in an atomic kit and an atomic impact driver in an XR kit? Why would you do that? I do not know why. Maybe to entice people to get the $600 kit because everyone is tired of the 887. Maybe. I don't know. I seriously wish DeWalt would actually contact me about that, because that's, why would they do that? Why would they do that? All right, but anyways, so you get that. You get two 2-amp-hour batteries and a charger. Well, oh, that's another thing. Is like, why would Home Depot sell these chargers when they're capable of charging 12-volt tools, but Home Depot is not allowed to sell 12-volt tools by DeWalt? Anyways, they've been doing that for a long time. That's not new. Toss up between the bandsaw and the, exactly, like we haven't even talked about the free tools yet. That's why I think DeWalt is actually amazing when it comes to this sale, because like, you don't have to spend $600 or $400 to get a fantastic free tool. All right, so you can get that, a charger and a bag for $3.99, and you get one free tool with that. Or you can get you can get a 5-amp-hour, a 4-amp-hour and a 6-amp-hour, which that 6-amp-hour has 21,700 cells. That is this right here. And this battery is powerful. Like, and this is gonna horse through a lot of stuff. There's a big difference between 18,650 and 21,700 cells. And some of that I do not know why is, how come the stack pack, the power stack batteries aren't in this? But the power stack batteries are all over Lowe's deals, which I'm going to Lowe's tomorrow and I'm filming Lowe's. DeWalt and Flex are gonna be like the top dogs for Lowe's. So I saw Lowe's the last time I filmed it. They had power stack all over all kinds of kits. And I'm hoping to get the 5-amp-hour power stack battery. Yes, I'm actually gonna go tomorrow morning and film Lowe's, because if my Home Depots have these tool sales already, my Lowe's, the Lowe's in my area has to have them as well to compete with Home Depot. It's like, so I'm hoping to go to Lowe's tomorrow and they actually have all these deals. All right, but for this $199 kit, you can get a 6-amp-hour and a 4-amp-hour charger and a bag. And for any of these kits, you can get a 2 tools for free or 1 tool for free. And the free tools are absolutely crazy, which is why I seriously think that DeWalt is fantastic. This impact wrench, all right, first you can get the 5-inch random orbital sander. That's standard. You can get the Flex Volt 6-amp-hour battery, which I have right here. Fantastic. I have not actually tested out the 60 volt versus 20 volt part of this. I have not tested that out yet. You can get the XR reciprocating saw. Or you can get the 20 volt max blower. See, now I was surprised to see this. The 3-inch cutoff wheel. Now this cutoff wheel is $179, tool only. The M12 cutoff wheel is right now for $100, and I have not tested this cutoff wheel yet, but I've seen videos and it's amazing. It really is. They did a good job designing that. It looks like it. The videos I saw looked like it performed well, because I'm on the fence of getting that. I want that cutoff tool just because it's 20 volt. The cutoff tool I have is 12 volt. Yeah, I really want that. You can get the, only thing I want to Lowe's is the Metallic 36 volt. Yes, I like even the 36 volt. I have so many tools I gotta catch up on. It's hard to catch up on. Guys, it is hard to catch up on all these tools. Like, all these companies they keep producing. And it's like, geez. Or you can get the 20 volt XR 4.5-inch grinder. You can get this atomic impact wrench, which I wish I had it. It's in the truck. I wish I had it because I could show you the actual comparison against this. And it literally it's the same body. You know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna go get that. I'm just gonna open up the garage. No, I need my keys. Alrighty, so this DeWalt Atomic Impact Impact Wrench is amazing. I love the size. I actually filmed this. I got a big video coming up of updating the truck. I use this in the Hilti a lot, but as you can see, I'm actually going to zoom in on this. Let's focus in. As you can see, this is Atomic and this is XR. The bodies are literally the same. Now, if you look at an XR tool, it's a lot smoother. There isn't that many angles, but the body is literally the same. You know, like I seriously think that XR snagged this from Atomic so they could sell this at Lowe's as well. So like let's do this. Focus. So as you can see, the body is like literally the same. And one's Atomic and one is XR. But this, and let me focus. But this Atomic Impact Wrench is a part of the free tools. And it's amazing. I prefer 1/2 inch instead of 3/8 inch because like a 1/2 inch, it's just more useful to me. Oh man, I have the DeWalt 1/2 inch impact in. Exactly. Even though the DeWalt Extreme 1/2 inch impact wrench is amazing as well. You know, it's like you gotta love this. You gotta love this stuff. But yeah. But this is a part of the kit, and like I said, like I do not know why that they don't have the power stack batteries in here. It's like suddenly the power stack batteries leaves Home Depot, and it's all over Lowe's. I do know that DeWalt might be leaving Home Depot or something, or vacating it to a certain extent. But it's like you gotta give power stack batteries to the Home Depot customers. But these are going to be in a Lowe's video. Power stack batteries are all over DeWalt deals over at Lowe's. So I'm excited to film Lowe's tomorrow morning. And you can get the 20 volt max brushless 6.5 inch circular saw. Circular saws are circular saws. You know, you can't really go wrong. You just don't abuse the crap out of it. If it seems to struggle a little bit with circular saws, take your time. You don't need to zip through a cut just to brag on how fast you're able to cut it. Like, it's better to take your time cutting it with circular saws. You get the 20 volt max XR router. Now, the router that my friend and I tested is a corded, but the DeWalt routers are fantastic. And this is what I was amazed about: the bandsaw. Like, as soon as I saw this, I'm like, they're actually including the bandsaw into this stuff. You know, along the side of the 3-inch cutoff wheel, the impact wrench, a bandsaw, and an SDS rotary hammer. You know, like, that lineup alone is fantastic. And you can get the grinder, a 6 amp hour flex volt battery. You know, it's like these free tools are amazing. So you get this kit. The best options for the battery kit for $200 is the SDS rotary hammer, the bandsaw, the cutoff wheel, or the atomic impact wrench. You know, it's seriously amazing. Like, this is a fantastic impact wrench, especially with a power stack battery, and you can get that for free. So yeah. Or you can get the jigsaw, which I love. I own the jigsaw. I did a couple of videos on that already, and yeah, you always cut slow. You always want to cut slow. There's no reason to like zip through cuts and be safe, and so yeah. Or you can get the SDS rotary hammer, which, like I said, I have that right here. Now, this does not have a chisel attached, a chisel feature. This only has a rotational feature with or without the hammer mode. You know, you could use this as a drill, but this does not have this isn't like the Hilti stuff that I have, to where it actually, you could use it like a chisel. I did do a video between this against, just to see. I wasn't going to judge it just because, like, a completely different, line of tools. I did do a video versus this SDS versus the Atomic to see how it stands, and the DeWalt didn't do too bad for its size and weight. It didn't do too bad at all. You know, of course, there is a major price difference, and I guess this is actually not a special tool, but you can only get this in Europe. So I think I got lucky that they Hilti sent me this one. The TE4-22 is, yeah, you can't, I don't think you could get this one in America. So I actually have a Europe tool right here. The vacuum is just an attachment. My puppy. The vacuum is just an attachment. So I do have, I am getting into the SDS lines. I want to do more versus videos. What do you mean hammer? This is SDS rotary hammer hammer tool. Drill through concrete with this, and so like that's why I think, and this is Atomic. I'm amazed that this is a part of that the free tools, because like this actually is a fantastic option for a free tool. And so yeah, but this does not have a chisel feature to where you could like cut up, like get under tile and just chisel your way through it, just to pop tile up off walls or the floor. You know, this only has rotational features, but it's a part of the free tool stuff, which is fantastic. I seriously thank you all for joining into the stream. This is so much fun. Like I said, obviously a lot of people like the tool walkthroughs that I do, so I'm going to be doing that, and I am excited. I talked to Ed, the old tech guy. We are actually going to do a tool sale walkthrough together, hopefully by the end of October or the beginning of November. I think that'll be fun. Add a little bit of comedy to the stuff, you know, because it'll just have a little bit of pizzazz to it. How does the DeWalt hammer compare to the 20-volt max cordless brushless one? I do not know. The 1-inch SDS D-handle concrete masonry, I do not know. The only one that is my only DeWalt SDS that I have. Now I have the Hilti TE60, which this thing is like that big, and it's like this tall, but I do not have, that's the only DeWalt that I have. I have 3 SDS rotary hammers for Hilti and 1 for DeWalt. I want to get Milwaukee and a few more DeWalt and Makita. I thank you, Patrick. Yeah, I will be going through stores a lot more often, because obviously that's what people sort of want me to do. And of course, this live stream, I had never had this many people tune into a live stream before, and I think it's amazing that all you guys are here. And I seriously thank you guys so much for even joining in on this. I'm hoping that this information is helps you guys out on making a decision when it comes to these offers. You know, I think that for both Milwaukee and DeWalt, the $600 is a bit extreme, but that deal is not for everybody. That's the deal that were people that can afford a $600 kit like that, and then they get 2 free tools out of that. So like that's why that they have 3 types of deals. 200, 400, and 600. You know, so not everyone wants to spend $600 on a kit. I don't. I'm not going to buy that kit. I'm not going to spend $600 on a kit. I'd rather get the tool individually and gradually get the stuff in time. But I would pick up the $200 battery kit and get a free tool with that. And DeWalt has a good arsenal of free tools. I would pick the impact wrench if I were to get the battery kit. I'd get this. Like I said, I have a video coming out. I updated my truck, and I took everything apart myself. I filmed it all. I did have my friend, my neighbor / friend help me, because if you guys take off a suspension and you're lifting or leveling a vehicle, it's best to do it with 2 people for safety measures. So I had a little bit of assistance leveling out the truck, and I did everything else myself. There's a big video coming out. It's not going to be long, but it took me weeks to film that, because I didn't do it all in one day. It was good, and the truck looks amazing. And I did it, and it was not costly for me to do it all because I did it myself. I'd say a total of $1,700 to completely change the truck. If I brought it into a mechanic to do it, or a shop, it would be like $6 grand, $7 grand easily. But I did it for extremely cheap because I know how to do that type of stuff. And I'm more of a mechanic than I am a carpenter. So yeah, I'm more, my brain's more wired to understand mechanics than it is to look at a piece of furniture and know what angles and all that stuff, the measurements, just by imagining it in your head. I do that with car stuff. If you hack it, it ends up around $450. Always send a couple of things, get the items, and wait for special steel. Exactly. Hey, but it's 3:50, you guys, in my time in the afternoon. I'm actually gonna let you guys go. I seriously thank you all for joining in, and I hope you found this video helpful and informative. We are gonna go live again in a couple of days. What day is it today? It's Thursday. We'll go live early next week sometime. I gotta look at my work schedule. And yeah, but I am going tomorrow to Lowe's. I'm going to film that. I'm actually curious on their tool seals. I want to see what Flex has, and I also want to see what the DeWalt side for Lowe's has. So it's going to be interesting to see. And I'm also going to make a video if Hilti did these types of deals as well. I'm actually going to Photoshop what it would actually look like if Hilti did the same thing as Milwaukee, Makita, DeWalt did at Home Depot with sales. And we'll get people's opinions in the comments if you would buy Hilti if Hilti did the same thing. So we'll see how that video turns out. Fun. But yeah, I seriously thank you all for tuning in. And yeah, I'm beat. I'm tired. Time to go chillax with my puppy, take him for a little walk. Fun. I love you guys too. I seriously do. I love you guys. This was so fun. But I'm gonna let you guys go. Battery on the iPad is at 30%. Everything else is plugged in. But hey, video coming out tomorrow, so please tune in for that. And I am gonna end the stream here. I got 700 something videos out. If you guys want to know how these tools perform. And if you do go back to my older videos, you are going to see difference in quality of the video as you get closer to today's date. Because when I first started the channel, my videos were not like how they are now. And that was like 3.5 years ago. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you found this video helpful and entertaining. Please like this video. Please hit the bell button to be notified of future videos. And please subscribe to the channel. This is Dave Nicholas. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Deuces, you guys.